Alrighty, let's see here. Can everybody hear me? Or is my audio still bunked to shit? Ayo, Josh, what's up, buddy? How's it been hanging, man? Alrighty, let's hear. Just gotta get a few things ordered on my side, and then I'll get rolling here. My side, If at any point the audio is fucked, please let me know, because I've been noticing that's been an issue I've had with certain things. So I just want to make sure we're working on it here. PG. Had a bunch of ice rain today. Yeah, yo, same though. We got a freak snowstorm going on, but that's just another fucking day in Canada, let me tell you. It's like our weather, dyslexic as hell. Shorts one day, coat the next. The fact that we woke up to a snowstorm, just kind of rolled over like, of course. All the fluffy white stuff from hell. Alright, so this stream is gonna be a little bit jank in the fact that, I don't really have, like, a setup for just chatting stuff yet. I have to work on it. But it's more dependent on future stuff that I'm about to announce, so that's gonna be in the works thing, so, like, bear with me. It's gonna be really janky. Like, no jokes. Because normally we have a game set up, or like, you know, my art stream, but we don't have that right now, so bear with me here. Of course, as soon as I'm not busy, people don't want to talk to me. As soon as I am busy, people want to talk to me. Go away. I love you, but go away. Let me pull up my list of stuff here because I'm an unorganized gremlin. Okay, here. So, long story short, this is probably going to be a shorter stream than usual, and it's just because I want to try and get my points across and try and keep my brain from just going on rambles as much as possible. Good luck with that. But this is an announcement stream. We have a lot of stuff going on, that I've been kind of working on and off behind the scenes when I haven't been sick, like I've been for the last 2 days, where I slept for pretty much 2 days. I'm sure anybody who's been following my Twitter has been watching how that's been going on. Not so well. I've been trying to wake up from 4-hour naps for, like, you know, a whole 24 hours now, and it hasn't quite been working, so... But hey, we're better, right? But, staying on track here. Crap, I need a tissue because my nose. Hey, dork. Can you pass me some paper? Yeah, this is true. That's nice. Okay, tackling my nose issues here. Sorry about that, guys. So, this is going to be an announcement stream. I've got a lot of things on the brain that I kind of want to put out there and just kind of let people stew on and tell me if they think it's awesome or not, or if it's shit, you know. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'm not expecting too much because I understand, like, me streaming at 5 in the morning is not everybody's cup of tea, so I will be putting an update video out for everybody else later on today when everybody's more awake. But, long story short, let's start off with it, shall we? Let's start off with a bang. The stream's getting an overhaul, a little bit, kinda, sorta, in that, we've got a lot of new things going on with the stream in the coming months. Like a whole bunch of new segments. Well, old new segments, new old. So it's the segments that I've been currently trying to do as of late. I don't know if a lot of you pay attention to the stream schedule I put up, maybe not, but hey. It's there if you ever needed to know what the hell is going on at any given time. Let's see if I can find it here. I just posted a new one not too long ago, so hold on a minute. Where is it? At least get that up on stream so people can see. There we go. Okay. Size is down a bit. Like I said, very janky stream. Don't have a just chatting setup. We'll have to work on that in the future. But, you know, this is my new stream schedule. Take a look at it. All its shiny, nice, pretty new glory. So long story short, the things that I've been doing throughout the week, finally all have proper names, and they have sort of like a proper theme. It was one thing I was always noticing I was lacking in my old streams, was I never had a really consistent, like, schedule or theme going on from day to day, which I understand isn't, like, necessarily necessary, but I think it'd be kind of nice just to kind of keep things in my squirrel brain kind of consistent. Because I'll have one idea one day and then, like, scrap it immediately for, like, another idea, and it just never ends well. So this is a way for me to not only keep myself on task, but, like, I think it would just be nice for everybody to kind of get an idea of what's going on from day to day, instead of being like, oh, I don't know if I want to come out or not, and then, like, I waste, like, I don't know, like 30 minutes of their time if they just want to go hang out and do something else. So this is what we'll be sticking with for a couple months. Generally it'll be the same format usually from month to month, but some of the content might change. So, like, I'm fast forwarding. I'm getting ahead of myself. So each segment, obviously, Doodle Den has always been my art streams. It's my basic art streams. I'll be doing commission catch-ups, commissions live on stream, request stuff, things like that. Just anything to do mostly related with art is going to be the Doodle Den stuff. We've kind of set a standard for that in my community as well as Shikio's community, that Doodle Den is like the drawing time. It's the nice chill out, you know, make some nice stuff time. That Friday gonna change once D4 drops. Well, you know, it is what it is. Maybe I'll be able to convince him to at least, you know, hang out with me at least on Fridays at the very, or sorry, was it Thursdays? Thursdays at least?
You're the one that has it pulled up Saturday, isn't it?
Oh, I fucked that up. Okay, so Frogslog and Cosmic Flock are supposed to be switched. My bad. But Thursday would be Cosmic Flock, and that's when Shikio and I are going to be doing team things. We're going to be doing, you know, crackhead teammate things, like we did with Hirosichi the other night. So those two are fucked up, but you get the point. That is what I'll be doing. But I'm sure I could at least pull him away for one night to do some stuff with me, because he's going to be spending the rest of the week playing D4. He could use a break. But you can catch all of that action on his stream when that shit goes live. I'm sure he's going to be all up in its assets and kind of giving you guys the rundown from class to class and things like that. So make sure you tune in and give him some love. He's been really, really looking forward to it. I'm very proud for him to finally have something he's been really kind of dedicated to. But yeah, no. Friday and Thursday are fucked up. I'm going to fix that. They're supposed to be switched around. But we'll get to that in a second. Doodle Den will be art commissions. There is going to be something else involving drawing in the future, but I don't want to announce that yet. It's something I'm actually really excited to do, and it has something to do with crossing the streams between gaming streams and art streams. But like I said, that's going to be way into the future once I know this kind of formula works and I get a kind of grasp on my schedule, which has not been working the best lately. Mostly on me, not gonna lie. Not gonna blame anything else. I just have really shit time management when I get really focused on things, and it just kind of happens. So, another segment to do with art in the future. Look forward to it. It'll be coming. I just realized my mic is peaking. I'm terribly sorry. Yeah, so moving on from that. Redo Rewind. So, this has been something I've actually been really, really excited in talking. You got a nice drafting pen coming in? That's wicked, my guy. Looking forward to seeing what you come up with it. But staying on task, squirrel brain. Redo Rewind. Something I've been actually talking with a lot of the guys in servers that I'm in, and friends of mine. who kind of agree it would be kind of neato to see me play games that I've missed out on and or been kind of gypped on. So the moral of the story is I've always had games I've been really excited for and like went all in, saved up, got the like special editions for, or like games I was like really excited to get, got them, and then never got to play them, or played them for like an hour and then never got more time after that to play them. Monster Hunter World is actually a really good example of that. I pre-ordered Monster Hunter World, was really excited for it, played it the night it came out for like a couple hours, got tired, had to go to work the next day, and then a whole slew of shit in my life came raining down, like it usually does. Big shock, and stopped me from playing. And this isn't like the only game that this has happened to. I've had a lot of games that have basically either just like taken away from me when I was like really excited for them, or things like that. It's happened throughout my entire life, even with my parents. My parents was basically, it was a no video games like household during certain parts of my life, because that wasn't very ladylike, quote unquote, at the time, when that was applicable to me. So I missed out on a lot, and we're going to fix that. So I'm going to play a lot of games that I either have not played before, and people are highly suggesting that I do. That might be retro games, that might be new age games, that could be really anything. Or games that I basically got ripped off of, and I desperately want to actually play through, now that I have the time and the means to do it. And no one is interrupting me. They can get fucked. So that's what Redo Rewind is. It's something I've been really wanting to do for like a very long time. It's just like play the games that I missed out on, and we're gonna do it. So that's that. Prog Slog. A lot of people have been to Prog Slog already. It's basically just my weekly prog in any kind of game that I'm doing, and it's usually like the hard content. So fun fact, I always used to think I was shit at games, because I was always told I was shit at pretty much anything in my life. So I started to believe it in games as well. It took me till this year to really kind of realize that I wasn't as bad as I was, and I've been doing really well as far as like rating in 14 and things like that. So I am making that a weekly occurrence where I am trying to prog certain things in games that I really, really love and have a dedication towards. Right now, currently, that is 14 with the rating scene. I've been trying to get in there a lot lately with doing Savage Tier, and I've touched Ultimate Tier once, but it was mostly just dabbling with friends. But if we ever get to that point where we do Ultimate, that's gonna be, like, big brain for me. Like, I've never been a raider until the last 2 years. That was a completely foreign concept to me, really fucking scary. Like, do not touch, do not pass go, do not collect 200 rubles kind of thing for me. Till recently. And Shiku's been having a wonderful time kind of poking fun at me about that, because I never used to be the kind of motherfucker that was like, oh, my gear is shit, and my parse is gray, and my life is sad kind of shit. So that'll be interesting to see how things develop on stream. And I think part of it too for me is like having those memories set in stone in video clips where I can kind of look back and go, man, that was kind of fucking awesome, when I start getting to the point where I feel like just maybe a little too comfortable for my britches. Vibe check myself, if I will. But that's Prog Slog. It's basically just gonna be hard content, gonna do it. Gonna get my ass kicked, maybe get better. We'll see, who knows? We're gonna find out together. Cosmic Flock, the thing I fucked up. Me and the doc are just playing games, like I said earlier on. We're just gonna play games. We're gonna do what the fuck we want to do. We're gonna cause chaos. We're gonna laugh about it. We're gonna have fun. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Could get angry at each other, could have fun. We'll see. But it'll always be a multi-stream, like he said. There is actually a link that we use for multi-streaming that we will keep on tab for everybody, so that those nights that we're playing together, you can basically view the both our streams and our chats if you so desire, and just have like one of our audios turned on, and that way you can see both perspectives of whatever the hell we're playing. Kind of like what we did with the Hero Siege night. It'll basically be like that every time, depending on what we're playing. But it's just a nice way for him and I at the end of the week to just kind of get together and do things. CB131 on RS3, and I haven't killed any bosses besides Great. Okay, for somebody who's gaming illiterate, what does that mean? RuneScape, okay. Got it. It's been a minute for me. I haven't touched RuneScape in a hot minute. Yeah, no, see, it just goes to show, like, I never was the raiding person in any game. I was the friend that just kind of tagged along for shit. That was it. I played games very casually for a very long time until recent years. Like, I was that guy in the corner just kind of like doing shit. Existing, if you will. Looking at these foreign terms in chat and not understanding a single fucking word of it. So, but that's gonna be our week to week from now on. Is these things. I've got like I said, a few more plans in the works that I want to do later in the future, but that's after I know everything works and I'm not stressing about anything. CB cap is 138, so I'm almost maxed in that regard. That's fair, man. I think it'd be probably pretty neat to go back to RuneScape for a night or two on the Cosmic Flock. That would be pretty fucking funny. Maybe play the new RuneScape that you and I have been avoiding this whole time. That'd be an idea, to play the new RuneScape. So he and I have always been avoiding the new RuneScape. So I think that might be an idea for a Cosmic Flock night, is just he and I, like, playing the new RuneScape and seeing how much we hate it. It's like, I'm a classic RuneScape person. OSRS is my shit. That's my RuneScape. Yeah, so stream schedule was the first of many updates to the stream. The next big important one, I don't know if anybody's been noticing this since the last stream, when you and I were playing Hero Siege together, but if you looked in the bottom corner, you could always use classic combat mode. It'll be something I'll have to keep in mind, Josh. But, I don't know if you guys noticed in the, the bottom right hand of your corners, there were some pretty nice icons last time we did Hero Siege. One of those is the emote that you are so familiarly lovely upon in his stream, known as, Corvus Corax, his lovely bird, which he, uses in his stream quite frequently. There we go. But the other one, the mystery one that is clouded in a bunch of rainbow, rave party glitz and glam, that's gonna be my new PNG tuber. Big surprise, I'm going to be trying to break into the world of VTubing. This has been a thing that I have been kind of crazy about since it came out, but it was always iffy about whether I wanted to do it or not. Didn't get involved when the hype was there, but now I'm getting involved after the hype is gone, and that's perfectly okay with me. Gonna start with PNG tubing, because that seems to be the easiest thing for me to kind of get my ground on, and sort of kind of get into the world of. I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos and things like that, where people are discussing, like, what is the best way to break out for your needs, and I think PNG tubing is just a really good stepping stone for me right now, especially because I can draw all my own sprites and not have to worry about the rigging right away. I now have the luxury of being able to say that I can PNG tube while kind of teaching myself how to do the 3D stuff behind the scenes, and then do like a version 2 debut later on down the line. But it's just been something I've been really excited about, and like Sheik's been watching me kind of work on this PNG and all the sprites for it, like on and off for like the last month now. And I, funny enough, had a revelation with some art stuff that's actually going to make me redo parts of my PNG tuber, which is why I haven't actually released it just yet. It was probably meant to be out this month, but there's some things I'm going to want to tweak now that I've changed up how some of the stuff in my usual art style goes. So for now, we've just got the preview in the corner. It's gonna be like my, hey, this thing's coming soon, wink wink, nudge nudge kind of thing. I'm gonna be a PNG tuber, and hopefully one day a VTuber. That would be pretty fucking swanky. If it doesn't work, we'll figure it out. Much like everything else in my life. I'll figure it out, champ. A few 3D rendering streams down the line. That would be pretty fucking swag. So, fun fact, I did go to animation school. Anybody who knows me well, I actually do know how to do rigging, but it's just been a couple of years since I've had to do it. So I have to kind of grease the wheels and, get a feel for how the VTubing software works. So that'll be interesting. I'm relearning how to do rigging for the first time in, like, 5 years. 5 or 6 years. Rigging sucked in class. That's all I remember of it, so it's gonna be interesting. But yeah. Congratulations, I'm in VTuber Academy and PNG Tuber Lifestyle officially, so that'll be fun. You might notice also above the stream, we have a nice list of magically scrolling names. Who are these names, you ask? These are my Ko-fi membership people. Yes, I launched something that was akin to Patreon without the nightmare of Patreon. I have coffee tiers, which means I now have wonderful supporters who are giving me their big old dosh to help me continue doing what I'm doing while supporting my life so that I don't just have to eat toast. Pretty swanky. Thank you to those people. If you want to be one of those people scrolling above the top of the screen, I'll tell you how to do that later. But yeah, those are those people. They are the lovely people that are helping me do what I do all the time, and they're wonderful people. So their names will always be there, or potentially another spot, if I ever find another spot where they need to go. So yeah, this also means that I have opened up donations as well as coffee tiers, which means you might see something popping up above my little PNG tuber head. Those are donations. Those are going to pop up on their own eventually. I don't know when. If people feel like supporting me, then just know that you're going to be there, you know, hanging out over my head. Thank you, where I can think about you quite frequently. Thanks. I don't like talking about donations. I don't know if that was evident. Money scares me. But yeah, on that note, getting back to the PNG tuber thing, I'm gonna give you guys a little preview because my squirrel brain's cracking out again and trying to keep myself calm. Let's see here. Where did you go, friend?
I'm right here.
Not you, friend. The other friend. The friend I'm making. They're hiding from me. Hello, please. There. Yeah, most of you have seen this, but this is our preview image that we're doing, because I'm just bringing this up because I don't want you guys to be bored. You probably are already bored, but you know, I can at least make you less bored. Yeah, this is the face we'll be going by from now on, just until the debut, which I'm actually going to set myself a debut date just to keep myself accountable here and make sure that it gets done in a timely fashion. Otherwise, we'll be waiting a fucking century for me to release this. I'm going to be doing it on March 20th. March 20th is a really important date to Shikio and I. And, yeah, I felt it was appropriate to do something big on that day. So that'll be my debut day. It's a very special day for me, so I'd like to make it doubly special, and, yeah. March 20th is when you're going to see my lovely face. Should put that face on the coin emote that pops up. Bet. Say less, fam. I'll figure it out. But yeah, no. So, March. Debut. Good times. We'll have talking sprites then. It won't just be this weird, awkward, like, non-properly just talking setup that we have now. I will work on something. It will work, I promise. And even if it doesn't, we'll make it work. Channel points equals kaiju coins. We'll see, buddy, we'll see. Call it Stardust coins or some shit? I don't know. Kaiju claws? Brainstorming stream, y'all. So yeah, look out for that in March. I'll be making the announcement. I'll be doing countdown stuff. We'll see how it goes. I'm not holding myself to anything other than just that's the release date, so anything else will be bonus. Look forward to it, TM. What is the next point that we wanted to get on so that I can keep going accordingly here? Oh, so, I don't know if anyone's been noticing, but I've been trying to get to affiliate status. A long time ago, I used to stream on another account that I own, where I kind of jumped into affiliate status. Storytime. I was basically doing the same thing I was doing now, where I was a variety streamer, but mostly focusing on art and, like, going to conventions to sell things and things like that. Not going to tell you what the name was. Really doesn't matter. It's something I've long since retired and kind of made peace with, but long story short, I worked my ass off to get to affiliate status when affiliate status was first introduced. And I thought I was proud of it, but what reality was, I was actually rushed into it, because at the time I was part of a stream team where we were basically pushing ourselves to become affiliates because we thought we had to. And I realized how kind of toxic that was to me enjoying streaming. and how it actually did kind of kill some momentum that I had for streaming, as well as like really kind of taking things I had planned for making streaming better for myself and turning it into something that felt akin to an obligation rather than a desire. So I don't ever want to go through that again. I feel really terrible that I ever forced myself into affiliate status and didn't really properly appreciate it. More so than I thought I actually did in reality. I feel like it was very wasted. And that's why I never just kind of rebranded the channel. Instead, I kind of retired it and then was like, I'm going to make a new channel and actually mean something this time around when I get to it. Hopefully. So, yeah, I'm going to try for affiliate status again. It's been a goal of mine since coming back to streaming. And I want it to mean something this time, but also I want to give back to people who helped me get there, because the last time I ever got to affiliate status, I didn't really do anything for the people that got me there, and I feel really terrible about that. I kind of just took it for granted and was like, yeah, thank you, wonderful, you know, thanks for all your help, guys, I really appreciate it, but didn't really give back to people for helping me get there. So, in the effort of trying not to do that twice, and not be a shit person, I'm hosting a raffle. When we get to 50 people, I'm going to take the first 50 people that followed the stream, and I'm going to do a raffle for art, and you're going to get something kind of shiny. Whoever wins is going to get something shiny akin to... One second here. Where did I put it? Where'd it go? There it is. You're going to get something akin to... Just gotta pull up the piece here. There we go. There's this shiny face. Jank-ass stream strikes again. Poor Zala, I fucked up his face. You're gonna get something akin to this wonderful piece, which is basically kind of like a semi-shaded, you know, nicely detailed piece. I'm gonna be raffling off one of those to whoever wins out of the 50 people that are gonna get put into a blender, and one of their names are gonna get pulled out of the cartridge. So, that is the goal. I'm going to be spreading that around later today on Twitter and all the socials and Discord and things like that. Things you should be following and potentially be a part of. That's up to you. I'm not going to force you. You make that decision. Not me. But yeah, no. This is what they're going to win. And this is going to be my way of saying thank you. So that this time I'm not just being a selfish little twat when I hit affiliate status. This is actually going to give something back to people, and it's going to... You know, it's actually going to mean something for once to me. I'm going to make sure that it does. So it's not wasted. So, yeah, 50 follower raffle. There you go. Big, you know, if I had explosions and, like, sparkles to throw at stream right now, I would, but I don't. So, just pretend there's, like, big explosions. There, art piece. Wonderful. Yeah, no, it's been something that's been really racking on my brain. I want to do something for it. So, I've decided on something. There it is. Take that as you will. Moving on from that point, now that we've gotten through the major things, which has been like the big hype moments, which I've been really shit at explaining because I don't know how to calm down when I'm nervous. I've got a couple of reminders to everybody just before we kind of end the stream. Obviously, the stream schedule has changed. I'm going to fix it, and then I'm going to post it, and that way, anytime you guys want to know what's going on, please just look at the stream schedule, and just kind of check for yourself. I could always remind you, but, like, it's just easier. Just go check the stream schedule. It's there. Use your eyeballs, please. Pretty please. Asking nice. Secondly, I have commissions open. I've been announcing that in my Discord and on Twitter and, like, everywhere possible. I've been kind of on a hiatus from doing art for a while because I've had a lot of things going on in my life. Separately and with Shikio going, like, just things happening all at once. It's a common trend in my life where I've got, like, an upward climb going and then something happens and then, like, everything stops. So, in an effort to try and make sure that I'm not letting that keep me down and wanting to support my partner and, like, my life. Commissions are back open. I'm back open full-time. So if you know anybody who wants to kind of treat themselves, you know, give themselves a shiny piece of art, send them my way. I've got prices listed down below in my stream info and literally everywhere where my social media is, so just send them my way. We'll hash it out, and yeah, you know, I could use the work, they could probably use the shiny. It's a pretty good exchange, if you ask me. And as you can see by the art I've kind of kept on screen, that's pretty much what they're looking to get. So if that suits their style, if that butters their bread, send them my way. In relation to the commissions as well, like I mentioned earlier, with those names shining above the screen, coffee tiers are open. I basically have a Patreon at this point, which is through coffee instead. All that support that people give me through those tiers goes into streaming, keeping my rig alive, you know, keeping the lights on, you know, keeping me fed, keeping my art gear up to snuff, all that shit. It goes back into the system that made it happen in the first place. So you never worry about where that money's going for. I'm always very upfront with that. All that money that you give me basically supports me continuing to do the same thing and keep my life going. So every little penny pretty much counts, and I appreciate everybody so far who's actually subscribed to a tier, because I admit I expected to be at 0 subscribers, 0, you know, people, 0 fucks given status for, like, some time to come, and the fact that I had at least one person even subscribe as soon as it was announced was fucking mind-blowing to me. I did a little happy dance. You can ask Sheik. I like, got up from my chair and, like, physically fucking, like, did a little jig. So, that was really nice. I haven't had that feeling in a very, very long time, where I felt like I just had a group of friends and, like, people who gave, you know, enough of a care to help me out when I've been getting my stuff back in order, my shit in a bag, if you will, and, like, working towards my goals again, where my depression isn't kicking me in the ass anymore, and, like, people aren't trying to take away everything from me again. It's been nice to feel like people are there for me again. And I think that's if I could get on a real note, I think that's been the biggest thing for me through this whole thing of being back, is, like, I've been really surprised at the support that I have gotten the last several months since coming back to streaming, coming back to commissions, coming back to everything all at once, and just kind of saying fuck it and diving in. I did not expect that, because I'm so used to every time my life has taken a major turn and a change in pace that I'd have to restart from the ground up again. And though I still technically am, I'm not restarting from ground zero like I've had to over and over and over again. So that's been really, really freaking nice to see and kind of experience not having lost everything for once, and not being kind of hopeless in the beginning. So thank you to everybody who's been kind of helping me process that and kind of staying by my side for the journey, as rocky and as weird as it has been. Everybody who's followed the stream, everybody who's subscribed to the tiers, everyone who's commissioned me, everyone who's been patting me on the back, even if you can't do any of that other stuff. Like, everyone who's been kind of putting that good vibe out for me and wishing me the best in their own ways. Thank you. It means a lot. I understand how sappy that fucking sounds, but, like, it means a lot to me as someone who's constantly had to, like, lose everything to restart so many times so far in my life. And that says a lot, because I'm only 28. Like, I've been through a lot of restarts, more so than someone in my life should have had by now. So thank you for being there for me, and thank you for, like, helping me achieve my goals, because it's really hard for me to accept help after having lost everything so many times. So yeah, my sappy, you know, sad shit aside, thank you everybody for everything. Moral of the story. And I hope all of these announcements are something that you're all excited for, and even if you're not, then I hope you at least tag along for the ride, because for me, at least, I feel it's gonna be a wild one as I try to, like, actually hold up to the things that I've set out to do, because I haven't been able to do that in a very long time with everything going on. So we'll see. We're gonna see how this journey goes together, you know. Crackhead energy and all. So Anyways, that is everything I wanted to announce. Like I said, this is going to be a short stream, about an hour-long stream. I got a lot to work on. I've got commissions to bust out that are still on the owing list, and probably some new ones on the way. So, yeah. Thank you, everybody, for coming in and checking in on me and seeing what's up. And you guys have a good, lovely rest of your morning. I will see you guys tomorrow bright and early. Well, not bright and early. Whenever the hell I wake up. And I believe tomorrow is Friday. Yeah? Today's Thursday?
Yes.
Yes. Tomorrow is Friday, so we'll be doing Prog Slog. Probably with the FC. I know the FC is doing Pandemonium 5 Savage, and we're gonna see how that goes, because we've been working on trying to get past Devour, so, you know, wish us luck. Fingers crossed. If it turns out my team is not comfortable being filmed, quote unquote, because I did ask them and I'm still waiting on a few answers, then we will do something else, and I'll announce it over on Twitter and in the Discord, so make sure you're following along. Otherwise, yeah, we'll see you to get our asses proverbially kicked tomorrow. Take it easy, all. Be good, be safe, and yeah, take it easy. I'll see you later.